It's okay.
Really.
Hi, my name is Danielle St. John. I'm running for Congress in California's 49th District. And I am right at the top of the screen here is all of the places that we're streaming. And I think we're probably going to, I don't know, at least for my own personal ones, I might just skip that for the future. But I just wanted to throw out that if anybody has a platform that we're not streaming to, and you want us to add it there, we're kind of like with the joke around, we're building a streaming empire. So just definitely let us know if we should add anything else to the list. So today I just want to talk about a little bit about Guccifer 2.0, however you say it, and just very little bit. I don't really want to dignify it too much with too much time, but and then some general campaign updates. So Guccifer, can you guys just let, is it Guccifer or Guccifer?
It's Guccifer.
Guccifer 2.0. So now I guess Mueller's going to try to use that to connect Trump Russia collusion because he's a hacker. But he didn't hack the DNC server because the DNC server wasn't hacked. It was leaked. It's WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks even Julian Assange even came out and broke protocol and said that it wasn't Russia, that they don't usually reveal sources, but in this case, because of all the hysteria around it, they were going to, eliminate a source for us. So I think this is just a nothing burger, honestly. But it's and then there's also. Follow her on Twitter if you don't, but look up Robin Young. There was this, more than a year ago, a back and forth, like a private message back and forth on Twitter between a Guccifer and Robin. And Guccifer said that it was Seth Rich. He actually called out Seth Rich as the leaker. So I don't really know what kind of games they're still trying to play with this. The DNC stuff, it's not. I mean, there's the DNC cheated Bernie Sanders. That is the election fraud that everybody should be looking into. It has nothing to do with Russia. We shouldn't get that. You know what? Maybe down the line we'll get to Russia. But first, we have to talk about the election fraud that happened in the primaries. So that's all I really have to say about Guccifer. It wasn't Guccifer. It wasn't Russia. And then I just wanted to say a big thank you to donors. I went on last night begging a little bit for money, but thank you. I really appreciate you guys. Definitely threw a little love my way in the form of resources and money. So we were able to basically plan our next 3 weeks or so with the donations and resources that we were given. So thank you. Thank you for that. And I just wanted to go over the platform a little bit and talk about how it is a really good, I think it's a really good avenue for unity, because it's a really good message that we can all unite behind. We can all agree that money is at least tainting our political system. It's we can call it greed or corruption, but money's just easier. And I think that it's really something that we can unite behind. If we can get the right people to start running under money out of politics first, if we can get enough people elected, then we can start really applying the principles of the cooperative economy in getting money out of food, news, and health as well. We can, that really, I would rather say I would like to take the responsibility back to the communities for these things first. But I still think if we're using our government as an avenue to help us, then I think that we should really start uniting under these principles, under removing profit. At least we can start there. We can talk about removing profit from these industries that we need to survive. I think we pay enough money in taxes that our basic human needs should be met for everybody. It's there's always a justification to spend more money on war, but there's never a justification to spend money on people or the soldiers after they come home from war. I think that until we can figure out how to take care of our people with our tax dollars, I don't think that we should be expanding our empire, to be honest. And then I also wanted to talk a little bit about Bernie bashing, Bernie hate. And I think I want to encourage everyone to disassociate from the man Bernie and start to associate with the ideas that he was talking about, that he woke us up to. The realities that we know are true, that Bernie taught us about just how corrupt our politicians are, just how much our government really doesn't represent our people, even though that's how we were taught. That's what we were taught in school, that we have a voice, we have a vote, and our government reflects us and represents us. And Bernie woke us up to those realities. He also, I think, something that is really important that everybody kind of needs. I know there are some people out there rolling their eyes, and so you can just roll your eyes. Just listen, please. This is one thing that I think we can all relate to, and that without unity, I don't think that we can do it. No matter what side you represent, no matter what side you think is right, Bernie represents a movement, really. He started a movement of people that figured out how to stay together, figured out how, we figured out how to get a network of people, regardless of party affiliation, really, together, under the guidelines of making humanity better. And it's very interesting because no matter what, there's Trump bashing from most sides. There's, of course, Hillary bashing. But the one constant is Bernie bashing. Ever since we decided to come together, ever since we decided to start connecting, ever since we were able to break down the barriers that I believe are in our way to coming together, it seems to be the thing that's been attacked the most from every single side. And so I've been really trying, under the idea of unity, to figure out how to stop, how to disassociate the man, Bernie Sanders, with the movement that we have created and that we need everybody represented in. There is really no way to do it without, as we really need as many people as we can if we're going to make the kind of change that we need to fix this mess that we're in. So I would encourage, I'm running as a green, and greens are definitely not left out of the equation. They're big Bernie bashers, and so I'm hoping to kind of, maybe in the interest of unity, can we take the man out of it and know that here I am as a green, still representing Bernie's message and Bernie's movement, and also representing the Greens and their values and their principles. Being in support of Bernie Sanders' message does not mean that I am in any way establishment and that I am going to sell out to the establishment. It means that I'm starting the work or I'm finishing the work or continuing the work, that Bernie said that we should do. This is really it wasn't about Bernie Sanders or his campaign. It was about bringing people together. And, it's almost cliche now, but when millions of people stand up, right? That really, I bought into that. And I think a lot of people did. And I think that if we can take out this line, this division that makes it so it's easy to stop listening, we may be in a much better place to start cooperating and, bringing on some real change. So I think that's all I have for today, unless there's any really pressing questions. But everybody seems to.
People are just chatting.
Yeah, just chat. That's cool. All right. Well, then tomorrow is Green Party meeting in San Diego. I'll check in after that and let you guys know how that went.
How can they follow you? Which website?
Oh, they can. Okay, you guys can follow me. Oh, and donate, please. Yeah, definitely. We have the next 3 weeks figured out, but after that is still the primaries. So you can either go to humanitarises.info or readytovomit.com, or you can also do Venmo to Birdies /voice. Oh, sorry, dash voice. Yeah, I think that's it. So, all right. Well, I guess I'll leave it at this, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye.